Stop playing around with all the clowns and the wanksters. Good girls gotta get down with the gangsters. Go ahead, girl, put some back.
First video, and I don't know why I did this, but I added vlogs. I wasn't thinking, it was probably like 1 in the morning, I wasn't thinking, so I just put down vlogs. This will not be vlogs, it will just be a whole lot of things in it. Watching the Smurfs on Cartoon Network. I was watching Teen Titans Go, but it turned off. If you're wondering what the crap that is right there, I cut myself. But well, just probably things where I talk, so yeah, so it'd probably be like a little vlog thing. I'll be probably doing a couple video games, mainly Guitar Hero, because I freaking love that video game. Although it has been a while since I played it, so yeah. Lego. My brother's obsessed with Legos, but I will not let him have this. I got this for my birthday. Although my birthday hasn't happened yet, it's an early birthday present from one of my friends. And today I would like to really just talk about a dream that I had last night. It was very weird. So since I'm starting 7th grade next week, which really sucks, is because this is the earliest I've ever started school. We usually start in September, but we're starting in August now, and I'm gonna be in school on my birthday. I think I've said that before, whatever. But, so I go to bed, like, now at, like, 9:30. So everyone who's my friends who are watching this, yes, I had to go to bed at 9:30, because now I'm starting to get up at 5:30, so I get used to that. So, yeah. But, so, I had a dream that, like, it was like one of those continuous dreams, like, where, like, you're sleeping, all of a sudden you wake up, but you're not awake, it's actually just part of the dream, and that's what I kept on doing. So, at first, for some reason, this is the only dream that I ever remember. I remember some of my dreams from when I was a child, but I'm, like, one of those heavy sleepers, so I seriously don't remember my dreams. But this is, for some reason, just one dream that I remember, for some reason. But, so I was, like, laying there, and, like, I got up. This is part of the dream. So, I was, like, just laying in bed, I got up, I turned on my TV, then I went downstairs. That's usually what I do in the mornings, even though I have my TV running upstairs, I still like to listen to it while I'm downstairs, the best I can. Even though kid shows are on, might as well listen to something, because I'm not allowed to bring my tablet to the dinner table. It's a rule, so I really can't take my tablet and watch TV shows, so I had to turn on my TV. So I went downstairs, and I had to go turn off my little brother's alarm. Now, this happens almost every single day. I always have to go turn off Denny's alarm, because he never turns it off, because he always sleeps right through his alarm. I don't know, Denny just went down the stairs with that was Patches. But, so I went to go turn off his alarm that kept on going off, and he wasn't there in the room, so I was like, oh, he must have got up. Then I went downstairs again, I didn't see him, and it was so weird, because all of a sudden when I walked outside, I started just running. It was like really foggy out, Denny, what are you doing? Never mind. I didn't understand what he said. He's like, but it was like foggy out, so I started running, and like all of a sudden I come across this door, so I go inside of it, and apparently I'm like now back into my room, like in my bed, and I woke up in the dream. I started screaming, and I saw someone standing in my doorway. I thought it was my mom. Like, Mom, it's okay. I just had a nightmare. Go back to bed. So all of a sudden, the dark figure I realized was not a woman, and it was 6 feet tall. My mom's like, she's a couple inches taller than me. I'm about to outgrow her. She's 5'08", and I'm 5'03", so I'm probably about to outgrow her probably like next year, something like that, around there. But I may outgrow her this year, she said. She don't know. But and then it started moving towards me, and I hid under the blankets. Now this is actually something that this is like things that I've done in the past. So like it was like my dream, and it was things that I did in the past. Because when I was younger, I'd always think there was someone in the doorway, and I'd always think it was coming towards me. So I always hid in my blankets. I always did that as a kid. I never told anyone about it. Never. And it just began to happen to me, and I didn't want to tell anyone that, or they would like try to have me like sleep. My little brother, they'd have me sleep in their room, and I was like, as a child, I really didn't want to do that. Unless it was like a really bad thunderstorm, because trust me, we had really bad thunderstorms. And sometimes I woke up and I would be scared, because I was scared of the thunder, especially after I woke up from the nightmare. As a kid, I always had nightmares. I only had just like dreams, like unicorns and stuff like that, like once in a while. Yes, I dreamt about unicorns and candy canes. What else do you expect from like a 5-year-old? You dreaming around science, which I really wish I was dreaming about. I probably shouldn't just put my eye, but yeah, so it was like one of those continuous dreams where I kept on doing that, and like the figure came towards me and ripped off the blanket, and I ran, and like all of a sudden, like I went through the doorway, then I went back in my room, and then like all of a sudden there was like a wild tiger, and it like attacked me, and then I ran through the door, and it just kept on doing that, where all these things kept on happening, and it was really weird. It was like just like one of those continuous dreams until I finally actually woke up, and now, I know this was real, because I was awake, freaking sweating. Or I would have been in that same dream again as that cycle. I knew I was awake. Because in the other dreams, I didn't say this, but I didn't have a tablet. Like, my tablet was gone. And I always set my tablet on my bedside table. And my mom knows not to mess with my tablet, because she knows I care very much. Like, it's like one of those things that I just had to have. Because I always had to check it in the mornings to make sure like no one texted me or called me. Because I know a whole lot of my friends do that, and it's just like so stressful if I don't have that, because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna think like I'm dead or something like that. That's happened once, but it was like when I was younger. My friend Destiny would always text me about my dad's number, and I would never answer her, and she would be like, oh my god, are you even alive? Oh my god. She was like one of the best friends in the world, so like she would always like hear about me and stuff like that, but it was just awkward. And, like, I knew it was real life because, like, I know my tablet, and I had to reset my tablet, sadly, so all those videos that I posted on my other account, the Cupcake Sentence account, got erased, and a whole lot of, like, pictures and stuff like that. I said it at another video. And so I checked it. It was, like, 3:05 in the morning, and my mom is, like, I'll have to show you her wallpaper. Like, it's me and my brother. Like, I'm wearing a purple, like, little tiara. Like, it was the day of her birthday. Yesterday was her birthday, August 11th, which sadly, Robert Williams died that day. He committed suicide, I believe. That's what my mom told me. And that was one of her favorite actors. And I can't believe that he died on her birthday. And she, like, when she first figured out that, she was just in tears because, I mean, she loved Robert Williams. she can't watch any movie with him anymore. And she didn't let me watch any movies with him either, unless it's like at one of my friend's house or something like that. Which is pretty sad, but whatever. And so it was like I forget what I said, like 3:05. It was like 3:05, I believe. Whatever I said that. But and my mom was telling me like yesterday, like her wallpaper, it was me and my brother went like this, and we saw something like in the doorway. It was like a face, and she said it reminded her of someone. Like we have a door here, and it's like one of those pretty colorful things. Like it has like, it looks like rocks almost. And with that, we were looking, and we thought it looked like there was a face, like someone was going like this through like the window or something like that. And she's like, that reminds me of someone, like someone in the family. And I was like, and so I woke up, and I know my mom, she's not a deep sleeper, but she can like, she snores really loudly, and I know her snores. But yeah, sometimes I'll wake up really earlier. I'll probably wake up like 2, and like I heard her snoring, and I heard my little brother snore. He's almost as loud as my mom when they snore. So I'm just sitting there. I look at the door, and there's someone standing there, and my heart just stopped. I was just like, at first I thought, I was like, oh my god, I'm just hallucinating, but the figure stood there for probably about 2 minutes. So I just lay back down like, you're tired, you're just hallucinating. And for some reason, when I get scared, and if I think I see something, I don't know why, this probably makes me seem like I'm just like a little child, but I always cover my head with my freaking blanket, or I'll put my head under the pillow. I don't really give a crap. If I get scared, trust me, I don't get scared very often, unless I watch a scary movie, and it's freaking scary. And I've only watched one movie that actually really scared me. The Ouija board experiment, that freaking movie was a little scary, even though it says based off a true story. And when, like, you know something was based off a true story, like, it makes it, like, 10 times scarier than it probably would be if it wasn't based off of a real story. And then, probably about, like, 10 minutes passed, and I'm like, okay, I should be wide awake now, so I just, like, pull the covers off. The figure's gone. And you'll probably, like, be like, oh my gosh, she's making this up. But when I lay down, I look at the foot of my bed, someone is literally standing at the foot of my bed. I seriously wanted to scream, but I know my mom she has to go to work at, like, 6 in the morning, and I don't want to wake her up. Because trust me, if she don't get sleep, she has to work 2 jobs. Usually she only gets like 20 minutes of sleep each day. She works like 12 hours and stuff like that. She probably works like 36 hours a day. Like, she'll go to like Friendship Village from 6:30 to like 4. And then she only gets like 20 minutes of sleep. Then she has to go back to, Kohl's and work like 12 hours. So she only gets like 20 minutes of sleep. And if she doesn't get her sleep, she gets like, she can work without, like, 20 minutes of sleep. But trust me, this is probably, like, the most sleep she's ever gotten because she didn't have to work last night. So, and I didn't want to wake her up. I was just freaking scared, and I froze, and all of a sudden the thing just vanished, and I'm just like, I'm hallucinating. So, if something like that happens again, I swear to God, I'm just going to tell you guys, and I'm going to tell my mom. If my mom's watching this, yeah. Thanks, Mom. You probably got all that freaking people standing in the doorway stuck in my head now. Thanks. And that freaking just scared me. As I said before, I rarely ever get scared. Unless it's like a clown or spiders, then I freaking like, jump, because this is hopefully all you guys know. Ow, I just touched the typo. Stupid idiot. As most of you guys know, I have a fear of clowns and spiders. And sometimes the dark, depending where I am. Now, if it's, like, pitch black, I start to have a fear, because you never know. Like, someone could be freaking, like, someone can, like, walk in your house, and someone could just be standing there, and, like, you never know. And that's what scares me. It's not the dark that scares me, it's the things that, or people say, lurking in the dark. So, that's it. That's it for today's video, guys. Bye.